Is it Jungle Skarner? Which Skarner will we see today? Oh, we've got the Shen locked in here for HLE.
So this is something that we've seen in LCK and a little bit in LPL as an answer into the
For
style.
Secret Whales, it's really not been the international outcomes they've wanted so far.
Domestically, though, they've been insane as, oh, Dire.
Oh, Delight with a taunt flash right on top of Dire. The flash away, but it won't be enough. First blood over to Zeka. All right, let's see who comes out on top. His toe can burst down the large chicken. Kanavi makes his way into the mid lane instead, slowing down D-Ray. It's disaster in the mid lane for Secret.
Dominant in the LCP, but unfortunately haven't quite been able to get success yet as Delight's top lane.
Yeah, Delight making another move towards a solo lane. This time it's Pun who's in trouble. Zeus just needs a little bit more damage to take him down. One last auto attack seals the deal, and HLE make it a 3-0 game.
This game, and Delight has been everywhere, and this is kind of what we were talking about coming in, is Delight now having access to Engage is a weird one maybe for Shen, but like
we'll still call it Engage.
Yeah,
sure.
Having these playmaking champions more so than the enchanters are perfect for him, and already getting active on the map. Like I think this is my favorite part of watching the way metas develop for MSI, like seeing all these roaming timers from the supports and like really playing on the edge of where they can be on the map has been so sick to see.
Ooh, Eddie down to 300 HP. Gumayushi flashing forward aggressively on the Ziggs, forcing the return flash. Now Kanavi could be in a little bit of danger. Flashes away from decimating Smash, but Team Secret Whales is making a 4-man play after the Skarner. Petrifying Gaze to try to get one back from Zeka, but it's not enough. Kanavi falls. And
at this stage, so they move Pun down in the hopes that he can help out. But Kanavi, oh, hang on. Zeus.
Right back to live. Zeus under pressure. Delight makes his way into the fight, trying to protect his top laner, as now both of them try to get out. Focus onto Zeus here for the Jays, but Kanavi has arrived. His toe's already got the first kill as Zeus dies. Now Kanavi's got to be a little bit careful. There's not a lot of damage here on the HLE side.
International competition, and especially for Gumayushi, like this is his 5th time in a row at MSI. Like it's got to feel different with a different jersey on, but we'll have to see if he can maybe find that first win for himself at this tournament.
Down here in the bottom lane, Eddie under pressure yet again from Gumayushi, who continues chasing him down here in the 1v1. Guma, he doesn't care about being weak-sided. He's still stronger than the other weak-sided carries, so he's going to play aggressively. Kanavi invading the enemy red buff here at the same time, trying to scare his toe away. Delight right behind Kanavi. His toe goes in, secures his own red, and gets over the wall as BA is waiting. But now Kanavi coming in, trying to get something back. Pun comes in here, but he's not going to get a whole lot for the unstoppable onslaught. Just makes his way towards the turret. That's all he wants. He just needs to clear away the wave. Meanwhile, down here on the bottom side, Gumayushi about to use the satchel charge, blow up that first turret, but they're going to make a play. On the other side, it's D-Ray moving down to the bottom lane, but a TP also about to arrive from HLE. Gumayushi just sat D-Ray! You are domestically dominant, but international performances have not been where he wants them to be. And this first game, unfortunately,
trying to be a secret agent to see if he can sneak his way out of this one, but Gumayushi spotted him.
Yeah, Gumayushi just hunting him down. Immediate Dragon's Rage into the Sonic Wave. Gumayushi bouncing back away as the Stand United is ready to protect the carry. TP's coming in. Mega Inferno Bomb collides onto his toe. He's down to 200 HP. Everybody. This is a very budget build, we will politely call it.
Yeah.
D-Ray's got a lot of catching up to do to try to be relevant in this game. But 15 minutes in, a 5,000 for his efforts. Zeka tried to go for the Petrifying Gaze, but doesn't land the stun, so Pun stays alive. But the pressure continues from the HLE solo laners. Kanavi supporting them here on the side, summons up the Rift Herald, hops right on in. Kaboom! Knocks down the tier 2 turret. I don't think they're stopping.
No.
I think it's a full base push. At 16 minutes into the game, the Herald collides into the tier 3 turret. Team Secret Whales trying to defend. The True Shot Barrage flies through, but it will not matter. Pun caught up immediately with the taunt into the Ishtal impact. Pun is already down. The inhibitor falls. 16 minutes and 27 seconds into the first game, and HLE is marching on the Nexus.
That is not what I expected to be saying. Top teams coming into this tournament, like, it's this sort of precision. It's, we got a small lead, and now we're ruining Pun's day again.
Yeah, Pun is, he's barely hanging on to life. Meanwhile, Kanavi and Zeus just putting the pressure on 2 points at once. These are the plays that you normally see when a team has Baron. Baron will not be on the Rift for another 2 minutes, as HLE just continues mounting the pressure. Delight bouncing back and forth between the two sides. Still only level 7 on the Shen, doesn't matter. He got level 6, he has the R button, that's all he needs.
Yeah, I mean, he got the locket off with all the assists as well, so the shields on shields. Mid lane tower, can they save it here?
Ooh, Delight trying to make the taunt there, but will not be able to connect on that one as Team Secret Whales disengages and finds the punish. TSW looking for a little bit more now. Decimating smash over the wall, not gonna get a whole lot. Eddie down to 20% HP. Mega Inferno Bomb! It might just burn him away, but no, not quite enough damage. Histo about to die, but the Impale misses. Zeka goes forward, Histo still running. Zeka needs one more Noxious Blast and a Twin Fang. Last one hits him. Zeka makes it a 1-for-1 trade overall as Delight is back alive now. Zay is still looking for a little bit more. D-Ray, run! Okay, and Zeka working together to just burn down this Drake. I do not see a world where this goes to be a Dragon Soul game. The only one apart from the rest of the team is pushing down the bottom lane. Teleport coming in now. Zeka ready to join the rest of the team. Kanavi goes in with the Ishtal impact. D-Ray's gonna be your target here. Kanavi continues the chase. Mega Inferno Bomb goes through. Flash forward from Kanavi, but it doesn't get stopped from Decimating Smash. No way out for BA. That's one pick over to HLE. And another one sent on the run as D-Ray barely survives. And you can see now HLE, it's a conga line towards Baron.
Yeah, going to be happy to pick up the big purple worm, and I think that might just seal the deal here. With only 2 inhibitor turrets left remaining. HLE just kind of have control. Guma on his own, though. Histo, maybe?
Oh,
the Realm Warp.
Okay, takes the satchel charge, gets himself away. Stand united preemptively, just making sure that he stays safe. D-Ray is now caught on the wrong side of the rift. Zayas should just be able to catch him up here with a nice accelerated shock blast as soon as the cooldown's ready to go. The chase continues. A little bit more. Ooh, D-Ray's actually...
Honestly?
Okay, D-Ray
that
juked
worked.
him. Okay.
Well, he got away, and you pulled him off Baron.
He, about that got away part. I don't quite think... Okay. He evades the rock. The upheaval does not connect.
Another challenger
every
approaches.
time he evades one man, the next man steps up to catch him. It was a valiant effort from D-Ray, but...
I think it's... oh, hang on.
Oh, no. All right. Goodbye, BA. He tried to get out, but Delight, CC...
I do think, like, this team looks exceptional now. They have their identity. Kanavi looks absolutely insane. Gumayushi being able to bring out a ton of these mages, which really fits the meta and also opens up Delight then to start playing around, I think is really putting them into a super interesting spot, especially going up against a team like BLG that plays a somewhat similar style. It's just going to be such a sick tournament to watch these two and a couple like teams like T1 and Top Esports and G2 and yada yada all battle it out.
And I just love how fast HLE likes to play as well. As you can see, I think we've got our final Hail Mary coming out here from Team Secret Whales. BA approaching on the flank, but as soon as they try to make a move, his toe nearly dies at the very start, but Zayas is popped. Pun gets the kill. Nice move from Team Secret Whales. They managed to get one, but now they got to make sure they don't lose too much on the exit. Zeka still moving forward. Mid lane inhibitor about to fall. Yes, Zayas is down, but HLE will still successfully use the Baron. So now he's just building other stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? As long as I have this, I'm fine. As Kanavi, Ishtal's impacted the wall, gets the slow onto BA, and nice use of the Impale to buffer through the defensive CC. Seconds, they're gonna use it to bust through the last remaining tier 3 turret. This inhibitor is gonna be open. The top lane inhibitor is open. The mid lane inhibitor is already wreckage. And HLE have a 5v4 for the next 5 seconds. BA is going to be alive to try to defend the Nexus turrets, but Team Secret Whales, they're staring down the barrel at the end of the game right now. Delight goes in, tries to find his toe, isn't going to get him. His toe evading that for now. First Nexus turret already down. HLE continuing the push, still have the Baron for another 45. Pun tries to jump in, not going to find the angle he's looking for. Kanavi on the chase, True Shot Barrage goes through, only hits Kanavi. That's not good enough. Secret Whales still scrambling. Second Nexus turret gonna be your target now. They want to defend it, but Gumayushi wants to end it. Pun has to flash out, barely staying alive. Petrifying Gaze locks everybody up. Pun dies to the Mega Inferno Bomb, and his mid laner dies beside him. D-Ray's also gone. The remaining Secret Whales have to hide away inside the fountain, and even then, they may not survive. The bouncing bombs just terrorizing the health bars here as HLE dominates game 1.
Keep things in check, but Pun, I was about to say his volley bear will be very good in this position, and he is going to go towards us.
All right, Pun slams down the top lane volley bear against Zayas' Ambessa.
Lane, and then moving that pressure around the map, but now Zayas low, Histo here.
Okay, no level 6 for the volley bear here just yet as Delight has made his way up with a hook shot flash, and it's first blood over to Delight. It does end up getting traded 1-for-1 here. Histo trying to get away from Delight now. Zeka and BA both making their way up. His toe still looking for a way out. There's no flash here with a jar, but Zeka's ready to go with the follow. Needs a little bit more damage. One more auto attack in the air. Gets it done. BA on the run. Teleport coming in now from Team Secret Wales, but Kanavi's also rejoined the fight. Finds another kill into BA. And now the teleport is simply a funeral for Pun. He DPs right back into the top side and immediately has to run back.
Just about able to get away from the lockdown from Kanavi, but there's more going.
It's not done yet. Delight jumps in. Pun goes down, and now D-Ray also delivers himself into the waiting maul of HLE. Delight falls there at least, so D-Ray gets one, but Zeka and Kanavi continue their chase. The Aurora is out of mana, and
Like, call it a day, Team Secret Wales, but with D-Ray moving the top, they had a Zeka.
Yep, Zeka does not have the Spirit Rush, and that's a good punish from Team Secret Wales. So I'm not surprised that we had more action before it concluded. Yeah. But yeah, that top lane battle was just so bloody. But again, going 5 for 2, favoring HLE, considering how long of a fight that was, really good result for them.
Yeah, at least for Pun, Zeus wasn't really involved, right? He ended up missing out on the public execution towards the end of that fight as well, and Zeus...
Oh yeah, Pun putting on the pressure here with the ulti to turn the turret off. Takes a bite out of Zeus. Pun with no flash anymore, but he could still try to catch up to him here with the Q. Zeus getting away with the mobility on that Mbessa, staying alive at about 100 HP. Pun is winning all of the trades, but in doing so, he's putting himself in a dangerous position. And now, once again, it's Delight setting it up for the public execution. It don't matter about the 1v1.
The last game to try and punish the Volley Bear once more.
All right, Pun backing away now as you do have both Kanavi and Delight up in the area. Kanavi clearing out the grubs right now, has already secured the first one. Delight's just here to make sure that no shenanigans happen while the jungler is occupied, while his top laner is pushing out. There's your hook shot, does not find the stun, but it won't matter. He's already got the Hex Tech ultimatum. Pun getting away for now. The Ignite is on him, but he survives with about 200 HP. Delight still looking for a little bit more. BA shows up. He's trying to cover here for his top laner. BA is also low. Zeus flashing away, still burning down from the Ignite. Both top laners happen. We've still got a violent early game. We've still got, D-Ray making a play down here on the bottom side, looking for Gumayushi, who does get away for now. Curtain call is opened up though. Gumayushi stepping to the side as the teleport's about to arrive. Guma putting the damage into D-Ray, but public execution misses, will not matter.
They're trying to take over this top side, going to see if they can find Team Secret Wales in their own jungle. They do push mid.
Oh, Delight jumps in, but a nice evade from BA there. Now the counterattack from Team Secret Wales. The punish onto Kanavi versus his toe. Since Pun couldn't get up here and regroup in time, since he couldn't use his teleport, that means his toe has to be the one defending against the Mbessa. And now BA has already used the repel. Now it's Delight and Kanavi. They want their revenge. If they couldn't find it in the top side jungle, they're going to find it in the bottom side jungle. And now Pun, oh no, now he's under pressure here too. Delight just making sure that he can't walk away. The recall continuing to be channeled. Kanavi going to step forward, cancel that one out. Meanwhile, topside, Zeus going up against D-Ray here, who gets away for now. Bottom side of the map, Pun also going to get dove in the 3v1. He dies immediately. D-Ray getting away alongside his toe up here underneath the tier 1 turret. The Weirding tags Zeka, but he still gets away over the wall. No kills in the top side, but mission accomplished down to the bottom lane, and that's going to be the first turret to go along with it.
Yeah, Team Secret Wales are able to keep themselves alive on the top side. At least the silver lining was it was a shutdown for Pun.
Exactly like you were talking about. 4,000 gold lead and change. 2 dragons to nothing, 3 grubs to nothing. For his own support, yeah. But it's a strange problem to have, but it's a welcome one. Meanwhile, bottom side, Zeus versus Pun. That 1v1 with a Volley Bear can be deceptively difficult with all the healing that he can get from the W, with the shielding that he gets from his E. Pun is just capable of doing so much. Meanwhile, a teleport coming in to try to reinforce him here. D-Ray wants to maybe make a move onto Zeus, see if they can find the Mbessa. Public execution looking to buffer through it. Zeus turns back around. Pun staying alive with a frenzy, but it's Delight and he's ready to fight. Delight once again turning it around here in the top laner battle. Just when Pun thinks he has the chance. No.
I just wanted to double check that his Ignite Delight's running, not teleport. Because this man is all over the map. It's absolutely insane. He's there in the nick of time, exactly when HLE need him. And now, immediately, HLE going to take this mid lane tower.
Delight's map movements have been impressive. Now a teleport coming back down into the bottom lane as Zeus rejoins his support. He's ready to repay the favor. BA getting away with repel for now as Histo and D-Ray both have to run. Delight looking for a little bit more, jumps right back in here with a hook shot. Zeus just ready to clean these guys up, but he needs a little bit more damage. Delight is down to 100 HP and his Histo shuts him down. Now Pun is rejoined. You've got the supreme display of talent, but it doesn't do much damage. Histo finally popped by Kanavi, who has to try to get back away now. Zeus jumping in after BA yet again, but the repel keeps him alive. Kanavi falls to Pun. Gumayushi's made his way into the fight. Point blank solar snare finds another kill. BA still running, somehow staying alive here on the Elise. Pun tries to take Zeus with him, and he finds the shutdown. Pun staying alive from the volley bear. As the curtain call shots come in from downtown, Team Secret Wales finding themselves a couple of kills here in the trade. The problem, Dagda, the other side of the map has some issues. Gumayushi finally falls. Pun picks up the kill on that one.
Keep going.
Guma was trying to keep him there because Zeka is teleporting into the fight. Now Zeka finding a little bit of damage, but it does get locked up. Spirit Rush trying to get enough damage here with Orbit Deception. And yet again, out of left field, it's Delight. But Zeka is locked up and Pun goes on a rampage. Delight needs a little bit more damage, but Pun heals up. He needs another heal with a frenzy, and he finds it. Pun's in raid boss mode. He stuns Delight out of the hook shot. The boss, if they want to try to defeat the absolute monster that is HLE right now. Delight jumping in after D-Ray, immediately applies Hextech Ultimatum, trying to get the kill, but BA shows up and the counterattack is there. Team Secret Wales get the kill on Delight. That is big to start this one off. Curtain call opens up. Kanavi gonna get slowed down. Fourth shot. Comes through, finds Kanavi, and Pun gets another one. Team Secret Wales have already found 2 kills, and Pun's not done. Gumayushi gonna be the next target. Pun running after him, but a nice use of charm in the slow. Pun still continuing forward, finds the stun of Naguma. The damage back isn't gonna be enough as Team Secret Wales get a 3-0. HLE is playing fast and loose, and Team Secret Wales are finding the angles for the counterattack.
Secret Wales are happy to punish on this one. Delight goes way too deep, and immediately Team Secret Wales come alive. They're gonna get the dragon, they got some kills. HLE trying to find something back by taking this mid lane tower, but Eddie needs to be careful re-entering here. Delight was on the hunt.
Topping the charts at 3,700. The bear is there, man.
There's a reason a lot about, oh, hang on.
We're not done yet. Kanavi and Delight going in this time, and Histo is dead before anybody arrives. Teleports from both teams are here. Eddie's going to be the target of Zeus. Pun creating a little bit of space, preventing the rest of HLE from joining in. Does not cost him anything. Kanavi, oh no, maybe it will cost him something now. He does not have Between Worlds ready to go. He just pops, he's gone. D-Ray's dead, BA's about to join him. That's a 2-0 here so far. Kanavi down to 200 HP. Histo wants to get something back as the curtain call opens up. The shots firing through, Pun jumps in, goes godlike, finding the kill on Kanavi. Now Delight's gonna be the next target, but he hook shots over the wall. Zeus coming in, the shutdown on Pun is gonna be big as he tries to escape. Has a little bit more distance, using the ulti to get out. Frenzy with a massive heal. Zeus now overextended. Histo and Pun grab the kill. This bear is the key to victory for Team Secret Wales. Histo jumps in, going after Delight. Deadly Flourish looking for Gumayushi, but Delight kills Histo. The jungler can't fight the support because Delight is so far ahead. Pun still chasing after Guma, but he can't quite find.
But he is a beast on this pick.
Well, HLE have found Team Secret Wales trying to sneak a Baron away. They will not allow that to happen. Pun's going to eat a lot of damage here at the very start of the fight, but he turns it right back around! Pun's legendary, and Zeus is caught. The curtain call is opened up, but Zeka's here with the back line. Delight right beside him, and Eddie is going to get picked off. You got to protect your Jhin. The rest of the team gets blinded chasing, and Eddie gets caught unaware. Now D-Ray has to try to escape. Going across the veil, turns it around Between Worlds. Delight escapes for now. Weirding's not going to find the target. Delight looking for the hook shot, but Histo gets away with the combo.
And it's HLE who are then finding these collapse angles afterwards.
HLE are going to grab their 3rd Drake of the game, however, that puts them on.
Also, if Team Secret Wales do find a good fight, there's a ton of standing gold for them as Delight.
Oh, Delight stunned with a deadly flourish. Pun follows it up with a stun of his own, but nothing more from Team Secret Wales. Ooh, D-Ray messes up the Between Worlds, casts it on a whole lot of nothing, and now HLE, they've killed the raid boss, and everybody else is in their sights. D-Ray and BA both fall right after. Right when it looked like Team Secret Wales continued to find fights and hold the line, it's Pun getting picked into the follow-up kills on the mid laner in support of Team Secret Wales, and now it's just a 5-man death ball down the mid lane.
Yeah, the blades came crashing down as Team Secret Wales are trying to juggle a potential pick onto the light. And now the curtain call.
Okay.
I think that's it.
His toe catches everybody in Cataclysm, and it does not matter at all. He will at least get the kill on Delight thanks to the turret damage. But now it's Eddie versus everybody as the first Nexus turret dies. Second one's about to fall. BA and Pun will respawn. HLE onto the Nexus itself now, though. Pun charging forward, trying to take him out before the Nexus falls, but it ain't gonna happen. HLE, go to match point. Full AD comp against Dr. Mundo feels like a little bit of just falling on your own sword in the draft for no reason. So instead, they will leave that Yone off to the side, and Hui will be the answer. So it's Control Mage versus Control Mage in the mid lane. But again, I have to go back to what I was just trade on him here. So D-Ray taking that opportunity to move forward, play a little bit aggressively into the Victor. Zeus, oh, that turret shot on Pun could be a problem. Zeus with a flash away, evades the Cole the Meek. Ward down into the brush. Zeus with another infected Bonesaw, not gonna hit the target there. I guess it's more of an infected briefcase. But he walks back. Pun. All right, that could have been dicey either way. The flash from Zeus having to be spent though. Oh! First game, Mundo. So HLE, they're off to probably their slowest start yet in this series. But right as I say it, Delight shows up. Here comes Kanavi. The fear is about to find the mark. Pun stays alive, though, and HLE, despite sending 3 men, despite committing 2 ultimates, will not get the kill. And now Gumayushi, this is what I was talking about back in draft. You want to put the pressure on this guy when he's alone here in the 1v2. Topside Pun under pressure here yet again. Zeus finds the kill. That's a 2-0 Mundo as Gumayushi barely holds on in the bottom lane. He will survive, but he must abandon his position at the turret, and that should give some much-needed money to Eddie and BA.
Still Zeus having a great time on this top side thanks to the help of his teammates. Just able to get that briefcase, but his toe wants it. He's going to try and dive in on top of them, and Zeus, he just falls immediately. But it's also the game where HLE have taken scaling top side of the map, right? Like it's Victor and Mundo, so they're kind of like, yeah, we're happy to kind of handshake the early game and not end up in too bad of a position. And even here, still Zeka fishing for more.
Okay, D-Ray, about 200 HP once that shield wears away. Does get the level up, and that level up was pretty important because otherwise Zeka probably could have just found a flash power siphon and got the kill. Meanwhile, up here in the top lane yet again, it's focus on to Pun, and Gumayushi with the bullet time guns him down.
Yeah, the man
had a lot of other champions. Still 500 gold lead is all that can be said for HLE though, so like you're saying, it will be slower. They do want to scale, but Team Secret Whales, I think, are going to have an opportunity in this game that they haven't had in the previous games. Oh man, did I just curse it? I think I might have just cursed it. Eddie, targeted now by Delight, but no, D-Ray shows up in time. It's Gumayushi in danger, and D-Ray gets the kill. Okay, I didn't curse it. Team Secret Whales are going to have an opportunity in this game that they haven't in the first 2 to play from a relatively even game state in the mid game.
Yeah, especially Eddie, actually, who's going to have a decent lead for himself as they take this tower. Didn't quite get the kill, but the CS lead, the plates, like, you now have a Caitlyn that's in a decent spot. And yes, D-Ray is going to fall behind here off this play because he ends up abandoning that wave mid and also loses a bit more.
It's still one of those things that it's like a fake chance at winning. But meanwhile, Kanavi and Delight got to be careful. They're trying to invade yet again, and Kanavi gets caught. His toe with the kill. And Team Secret Whales are up to a 1,000 gold lead.
They're not done.
This is the biggest lead they've had so far in the series. Gumayushi trying to get away as the Hound's pursuit arrives. The Dark and Daggers follow. Delight is nearby to try to protect his carry, but he cannot do it. Now BA's arrived, and Delight might be the next to fall. D-Ray's ready to follow it up, and it's just chain death. 1, 2, 3. Got to have the right positioning around the map and have that macro knowledge, or these individual leads are not going to mean what they should. But it looks like Team Secret Whales, they know where they want to be right now. Gumayushi is the target. His toe keeping Kanavi away, and Guma is just playing as the Coinbase gold grind shows us that it is over a 1,000 gold lead for his toe. A lot of it coming from that farming, as now Pun and his toe trying to deal with HLE, ready to challenge them here with the Dragon. BA has the tether there, on to Delight. Gumayushi using the Bloodthirster shield to block the ace in the hole, but now Kanavi is diving in here with a Paranoia. Zeus right behind him. His toe getting away for now. Kanavi under pressure, Pun in the middle of everybody, but he has to try to get away. Bullet time forces Flash back out of the Renekton. His toe on the run, slowed down by Delight. Cosmic Binding, no attachment into the wall. His toe staying alive for now here with the Karma shield.
Team Secret Whales. Zeus just going to step up. Team Secret Whales just want to try and let Dragon go for the Rift Herald on the top side, but at least they get something here.
Exactly. You just take the trade. You're like, all right, we would have liked to have the 2-0 trade count. Since we can't get it, get whatever we're allowed to take, and that is the Rift Herald. Pun trying to defend the Tier 1 turret down here in the bottom side as Delight and Zeka shove the wave up, trying to get a little bit more money out on in. No fancy drifting occurring. We've seen some mistakes with that in the past. Not going to run any of that risk as Eddie with the extra range on the Caitlyn.
Zeka on a dive that it is someone like Zeus.
All right, speaking of dives, Pun is the name of the game yet again. HLE trying to make their move. They're bringing in a TP as well. They turn it back over towards BA, who wanted to try to save his top laner, but instead will just die before him. Now it's a 4v1 against Pun, and he's going to go out too. Zeus takes the kill on the Mundo, brings this game back up to a 5-6 difference. And that means it's only a 1,000 gold deficit here for HLE as they make the move in the top lane. I respect what BA wanted to do, trying to help Pun, but HLE just send more men. It's a 4v2. It goes exactly how you'd think.
Yeah, they beat them to the punch. We just talked about how Team Secret Wells want to try and push mid into top, but Histo, he's okay.
Yep, he's fine.
The ease of lockdown on Team Secret Wells, not fantastic for dealing with a Mundo.
Yeah. I do like, though, Eddie going for the full Mortal Reminder as his second item. Not normally what you would see on the Caitlyn, but he recognizes the threat of the Mundo, recognizes that it has to be answered. Teleports coming in from both teams. Pun arrives with the game away from making this 7-3-0s
behind them
in a row. As the TPs are coming in, it's Zeus looking for the pincer attack. The Tier 1 turret still standing in mid is critical here, but they're not even going to focus on that. The blast cone, it knocks his toe back towards everybody else. D-Ray's on a killing spree, though. As Kanavi ended up isolated, he's the first to fall. Traded away for D-Ray now in a 1-for-1. Nice binding there. Bullet time committed onto Pun. That's a 2-for-1 trade going HLE. Zeus is a couple minions away from level 15 on the Mundo. Remember that the third level of maximum dosage is a massive power spike for this champion. Level 16 Mundo is just such a raid boss. Pun is barely level 13. So I think that give him a little bit more time, and Zeus is just going to be utterly unanswerable.
Yeah, it's when the Alois TikTok filter comes over the screen for us, and immediately it just starts going push. Yeah, this is.
And then the follow-up damage there from Gumayushi's Misfortune. Now up here on the top side, Kanavi diving in yet again. D-Ray's already down. His toe trying to get himself out with a call of the pack to drop some of that aggro. Gumayushi's made his way into the fight. Bullets being traded between the 80 carries. Kanavi jumps over the wall trying to get himself to safety. His toe does get the kill with a bleed on the Dark and Daggers. Re-diving into the back line, but no, he cannot finish Zeka. And that means that his damage from this Victor on Zeka, who is halfway to level 16. Now we got the dive up here on the top side yet again, and once more, they just look at D-Ray. See D-Ray, kill D-Ray. That's the name of the game for Kanavi as his toe wants to try to return the favor onto Gumayushi. Goes forward here with the Eviscerate. Bullet time, trying to fight back. Guma falls. His toe finds a very important pick there in the mid lane. Off to the side here. They don't want to overcommit onto the Renekton.
But that was the thing, that shield, that 10-second shield was kind of needed from Pun to enter into this.
Ooh.
Now, Pun spotted.
Yeah, Pun with the dominance, trying to charge up some fury. He jumps in the middle of everybody, but Pun is already gone. It's a 5v4 as now Kanavi's ready to pop the paranoia. Zeus chasing after the remaining players here on Team Secret Wales. Eddie tries to get away, but Kanavi jumps on top of him here with the ulti. Zeka's already unstoppable. D-Ray will fall right behind him. His toe jumps in the middle of everyone. Tries to get a kill here with the Hound's Pursuit, but it's a magical journey as HLE will chase down the enemy jungler and get themselves a triple kill to Zeka and a 4-for-0 trade.
You just don't have the front line on Team Secret Wales to enter into these positions. Pun reset to pick up his second item. HLE knows. Delight uses the Tempered Fate to force the flash, which means there's no escape for the Caitlyn as Kanavi goes in. And HLE just chased down everyone on this.
And I love that
long enough to let you get that damage.
I mean, you've got a Karma support, and then your front line is an Assassin Dog and Pun on a Bruiser who's 3,000 gold behind.
Yeah.
It's not a very big wall to have to climb over for HLE, and they're not too worried about the wall of enemy inhibitor turrets either. HLE going for what could be the end of the game here. Nice Tempered Fate, catches out Eddie. Kanavi's ready to follow it up. Potential pressure on Gumayushi, but no, he's already killed Pun off. Kanavi getting away here with a flash. Zeus is underneath the turret, and he does not care. Everybody on Team Secret Wales will find themselves torn asunder. A double kill for Zeka, and HLE will end this game in one fell swoop. They march on to the Nexus, and they will find another clean sweep here at MSI 2026. They will defeat Team Secret Wales 3-0.
Team Secret Wales got